Can you name this song?
Neath the wings of the bluebird as she sings. To a daydream believer and
The Monkees top charts in at least 5 countries with Daydream Believer. And today we'll be focusing on 40 other songs that got to number 1 between the years 1960 and 1969. As with the previous decades in this quiz format, every song included top charts in at least the United States, United Kingdom, Australia or Canada. Mostly because these are the countries where most of my audience are watching from. And before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe for a bonus point. Good luck! Starting off with this instrumental, Albatross, which was a number 1 in the UK and Netherlands for Fleetwood Mac.
Dreams come true a few kisses ago. I remember you.
Frank Iefield's version of I Remember You spent 7 weeks at the top of the UK charts in 1962.
But you ain't got a dime, there's no time for the phone. I just gotta get a message to you.
I've Got to Get a Message to You top charts in the UK, South Africa, Italy and Ireland for the Bee Gees. Big Girls Don't Cry was a 1962 US number 1 for the 4 seasons.
Hello, I love you, won't you tell me your name?
Hello I Love You was a Canadian and US number 1 for The Doors.
We dated through high school. Roses are red, my love.
Bobby Vinton top charts in 6 countries with Roses Are Red, My Love.
Could it be you just don't try, or is it the clothes you wear? Hey there, Georgie girl, there's another Georgie deep.
The Seekers top charts in Canada, Australia and New Zealand with Georgie Girl.
I've changed my mind and open up the doors. I need somebody help, not just anybody help. You know I need someone.
One of the number of Beatles songs that could have been included, Help top charts in at least 10 countries.
You still growing, you still growing, you still going strong. Hello, darling, this is...
Louis Armstrong became the oldest artist to top the US Hot 100 charts at the age of 62 with Hello Dolly.
baby, 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 don't leave me.
Supremes topped the US and Canadian charts with Where Did Our Love Go?
Don't want your love. That's Kathy's Clown.
Kathy's Clown was a UK and US number one for the Everly Brothers in the early 60s.
You might not care every time you pass me by. Oh, you don't know what I go through.
Helen Shapiro topped the UK, New Zealand and Ireland charts with You Don't Know. The Byrds' excellent version of Mr. Tambourine Man got to number one in South Africa, the US, the UK and Ireland.
Ain't gonna need to tell the truth, tell no lies. Everything you think, do, and in the year 2525, if man is still alive.
Zager and Evans topped charts in 5 countries at the end of the 60s with In the Year 2525.
I was born in a crossfire hurricane. Alright, I'm jumping jack fast, it's a gas, gas, gas.
The Rolling Stones topped charts in 6 countries with Jumpin' Jack Flash.
Heaven knows, I hope she goes. My heart to please, Eloise.
Barry Ryan topped charts in at least 11 countries with Eloise, which was written by his twin brother, Paul Ryan.
Only the lonely.
Only the Lonely was a UK number one for Roy Orbison in 1960.
All the cats who dig striptease, praying for a little breeze. Lady Godiva, she found fame.
Lady Godiva topped the Australian charts in 1966 for British duo Peter and Gordon.
Espresso coffee tastes mighty good. That's not the reason why I've got it. Get to that sugar shack. Whoa, baby, to that sugar shack.
Jimmy Gilmer and the Fireballs topped the Canadian and US charts with Sugar Shack.
Here she comes. That little town flirt. Your body-
Little Town Flirts topped the Australian and Irish charts for Del Shannon. The Shangri-Las topped the US and New Zealand charts with Leader of the Pack.
Every other day, every other day, every other day of the week is fine. Monday, so good too.
The Mamas and Papas got to number 1 in South Africa, the US and Canada with Monday Monday.
Never settle down. You know my name, they call me the Wanderer. Yeah, the Wanderer.
The Wanderer was a 1961 number 1 in Australia for Dion. Wild Thing got to number 1 in Australia, New Zealand and the US for the Trogs.
Something in your eyes was so inviting. Something. Strangers in the night, exchanging glances, wondering.
The wonderful voice of Frank Sinatra got to number 1 in at least 8 countries with Strangers in the Night.
You keep saying you got something for me. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do.
Nancy Sinatra got to number 1 in at least 8 countries with These Boots Are Made for Walking.
On a cold and gray Chicago morning, a poor little baby child is born. Child is born in the ghetto.
In the Ghetto top charts in at least 8 countries at the tail end of the 60s for Elvis Presley.
I wonder if one day that you say that you care if you see. Be there like a puppet on a string.
Puppet on a String hit number 1 in 9 countries for Sandy Shaw, and was also the 1967 UK entry and winner of the Eurovision Song Contest.
Cares what games we choose, little to win, but nothing to lose.
Incense and peppermints, meaningless nouns. Turn on, tune in, turn
Incense and Peppermints was a US number 1 for Strawberry Alarm Clock. It was also used in Austin Powers' International Man of Mystery, which is how I became aware of this great song.
Every boy would find what I found in your arms. Everybody loves somebody sometime.
Dean Martin's version of Everybody Loves Somebody top charts in New Zealand and the US.
Don't it hurt deep inside? Silence is golden.
Silence is Golden was a number 1 in 5 countries for the Tremolos.
The tears I cried for you could fill an ocean. Cause everybody's somebody's fool.
Everybody's Somebody's Fool top charts in Australia, New Zealand, Norway, Canada and the US for Connie Francis.
I got a gal and she's so fine. Well, boom, boom, baby, please don't stop. Boom, boom, baby, have a baby.
Although released in 1959, Boom Boom Baby topped the Australian charts the following year for Crash Craddock.
On your window too. If you don't come out tonight when the moon is bright. I'm gonna knock on your door, call out your name. Wake up.
Eddie Hodges got to number 1 in Canada, Australia, Sweden and the Netherlands with I'm Gonna Knock on Your Door.
Tonight you're mine completely. Will you love me tomorrow?
Will You Love Me Tomorrow was a 1961 US number 1 for the Shirelles.
Smiling so tenderly for the world. Love, this is my song.
Originally written by Charlie Chaplin and intended for the film A Countess from Hong Kong, This Is My Song top charts in Ireland, Australia, Malaysia and South Africa for Petula Clark.
This is the first time until today that you have run away. Baby, come back.
Written by Eddie Grant, Baby Come Back got to number 1 in South Africa, Belgium and the UK for The Equals.
Revolution's here, and you know it's right. Because there's something in the air. We got
The brilliant Something in the Air was a 1969 UK number 1 for Thunderclap Newman.
Love is like candy on a shelf. You want to taste and help yourself.
Help Yourself was a number 1 in Ireland, Germany, South Africa and Australia for Tom Jones. And ending on the Tokens version of The Lion Sleeps Tonight, which topped charts in the US, New Zealand and Canada. And that brings us to the end of the 60s number 1's music quiz. What was your total score and which song used was your favourite? Let me know in the comments and like and subscribe for more quizzes. Thank you very much for playing along and I'll see you again soon for another squiz.